Good afternoon, all. I welcome you again in this second session. Today we have with us Dr. C Vengaiah. Sir is a scientist of food science and technology uh, at Dr. YSR Horticulture University, Solan, HP. Sir will be deliberating on the topic of entrepreneurship development through palm products. Sir, you are visible as well as audible. Your presentation is also visible. Please start, sir.
Yes, sir. Good evening to all, and in fact, it is a good afternoon to all. It is my pleasure to tell the organizers, and I am very much thankful to giving this opportunity to reveal my research outcomes, or otherwise just what is the scope of the palm products for entrepreneurship. I am very much happy, and same way, it is. I am very much thankful and congratulations to organizers to give us such a trainings, which is very much useful for all upcoming entrepreneurs and young budding scientists. It is very much useful, and it is open to all platform for all the different technologies, different new innovatives and a new area of business opportunities. It will be very much happy, and this is moreover my practical oriented. This is my based on my research outcomes. It is a generalized lecture on palm products. What are the business opportunities? How much scope it is there, and what are the utilities that I will give in brief. Because if you go into the research angle, means there is so much data, so much aspects. Only the what are the opportunities? What are the scope, and how much the available products, that's I want to discuss with specific in relation to palms. In that too, specific to our core area of research is palmyra palm, and in a similar way, what are the other palms which will in a similar fashion the business opportunities available, that I will discuss in the coming slides. If you go for palms, as you all know, there are so many types of palms are available for agriculture purpose and ornamental purpose, and similar way old age practices. There are so many palm products in village now. Also, so many villages people use to the palms in different ways. In many ways, they are utilizing the palms, but due to lack of systematic research and scientific approach, we are not able to utilize the palms effectively for health and wealth aspects. Why? Because there is an enormous scope for development of health as well as wealth in this by using these palm products. In this first, if we come, there are so many types of palms. As now I discussed, generally palms means you will come for coconut palm and oil palm. These are two that commercially established, and so many farmers are cultivating in organized manner. But apart from this coconut and oil palm, there are so many palms. That is a palmyra palm, fishtail palm, wild date palm. Like that, some other ornamental palms are available in plenty in our nature. We are not at all going to cultivate. We are not going to plantation, but naturally it is available. It is more than 200 million palms are available in India. These are wild palms, which is an enormous scope for utilization of different parts. It is mainly covering in southern India up to Bihar. It is covering, but due to the low temperatures in northern India, it was somewhat less as compared to southern parts. But it covers up to Bihar and Gujarat and Rajasthan also. These palms are covered mainly in these palms. If you see, that is a major and main palm is that is in wild palms. Apart from coconut and oil palm, other palms which can call it as a sugar palms or jaggery palms or toddy palms, one can call it as based on the utility of different places. Here main is that the palmyra palm, which is today I am focusing on this mainly palmyra palm only. Why? Because I am working in ASRP palms since last 10 years, and we developed so many products, and now it is commercializing, and now many enterprises are coming to start their own industry. And scientifically, we worked a lot on palmyra palm. If you see in the palmyra palm, it is approximate estimation is more than 150 millions available in India. That covers in entire South India and up to Bihar. Bihar also many palms are available, and recently Bihar also started utilizing these palms in development of health products. But at present, we are not using even 1% of palms. If you see everywhere, along the roads, along the railway tracks, along the highways, along the field ones, along the wastelands, plenty of farms are available. But only locally, some people for their own purpose or some toddy purpose, only very few palms are they are utilizing. And but one another way, rural people, they are utilizing different purposes. Suppose leaf articles, and suppose fruit purpose, tender fruit purpose, pulping purpose, and per house thatching purpose, per house safety measures, different basket purpose, like the like that. If they mentioned in our traditional old days granthas, there are more than 800 uses are available in the Palmyra palm itself. In coming slides, I will show major area of different products. Then coming to other palm, recently we published in some of the articles on this also, fish tail palm or caryota irens, or one can call it as a sago palm or kitul palm, like that. This is also now the tremendous boom is coming in this palm also. Majorly it is available in forest area, in hilly areas, high altitude areas. It is plenty of farms available, and tribal area people are using this palm. What is the beauty of this palm is the entire tribal families depending of single palm. One palm itself gives an income of more than 30,000 per year in tribal areas. One can imagine the people they are giving the dowry to their daughters to support their families. Like that, this farmers giving support to the tribal families in agency areas of Telangana and Andhra and other Tamil Nadu areas, which practically I visited, and I observed many beautiful things regarding this fishtail palm. That's why we started exploring this fishtail palm. And other thing we came to know that this is called as a talli pala chettu, means this is a mother's milk, that tribal people treated as a mother's milk tree. Why? Because less than 6 months aged baby, they will feed this sap of this palm. They will feed them. Why? Because it is a highly medicated drink and having a full of medicinal values, and it is a like energy drink, fresh one. But these are all highly susceptible to wild flora in the atmosphere. That's why it will start to fermentation immediately. So that is the one constraint which was overcome by our research. Then coming to other palm, it is a Indian date palm or wild date palm or Eetha chettu. There are so many names in locally. It is also in covers in many areas. As compared to those two palms, this is somewhat shorter in height, and here tapping of the sap or toddy from the trunk. Earlier those trees from the spathe of the palm. Here in a wild date palm or Indian date palm, that trunk, it is alternative year they will tap the palms and collecting the nira or toddy for other for different purpose of value added products. And similarly, recently coconut palm, by selling coconut for water purpose, for copra purpose, that industry is in very much fluctuation, and income is, as compared to inputs, income is very less. That's why now recently Kerala they introduced to tap the nira. Nira, by utilizing the coconut palm for nira purpose, more remunerative and more income and more employment creation. That's why that Coconut Development Board as well as Kerala government supporting like anything, and they started more than 18 companies, farmers federation companies in Kerala, and some other around 8 companies in Andhra and Tamil Nadu. So many companies started for coconut based products, nira based products manufacturing with available technology and scientific inputs. Already they started and it is going on. But whereas other palms, sugar palms, it is grown in wildly, not in commercially planted. That's why not that much efforts made to start this industry, but enormous scope is there. Recently, Telangana government also started to start Nera caves and Nera centers, and separate GO issued for establishment of Nera centers and Nera selling purpose. And lot of demand is coming, and lot of people are taking in Telangana and going to start in the Nera industry. for a health drink purpose, for other value added products also. Then another one is, it is a date palm. Date palm also, it is a purely for dates purpose. In some areas wherever the climate is not suitable for that fruit setting due to the rain, during the rains and some other climatic purpose, they are growing the palms and they are tapping the sap or nira or toddy. So these are the 5 palms available for tapping of the nira, which is a highly useful drink and energy drink. One can call it a sports drink with full of nutrition values, and it is a energy drink, and it is a very much useful and just like amrutam. So whereas the date palm and the coconut palm having a other commercial aspects, that's why that is one aspect somewhere people are utilizing. But other palms, whereas that palmyra palm and Indian date palm and fishtail palm, is a plenty of palms available and not at all utilizing the palms effectively, but lot of scope to develop different products and to create a value chain. If you see our there are so many books on the Mahatma Gandhi, they quoted like in a clear manner, if you use palm sugar or nera, an antidote to poverty in India. There are similar quotations given by Mahatma Gandhi itself. The juice of the coconut or other palms transplanted a sugar or a jaggery, and it will give a sustainable atmosphere in villages, and both in aspects of health and wealth. It improves the health standards of the village people, and it supports the people to come out from the poverty to income generation, to revenue generation in villages. For sustainable rural development, this utilization of palms is very much important. This was quotation given by our great leader, visionary Mahatma Gandhi Garu itself in ancient days. So this is quoted in many granthas, many books. But due to lack of vision and lack of research and lack of people, not a commercial crop, it is not cultivated in organized manner. There are so many reasons this is not explored that much, which where huge scope is available. If you see how to tap the nera or toddy, this is the 2 palms here I am showing, that is a palmyra and a coconut. In fact, I am working on mainly palmyra and some little work on coconut also, and recently started and fishtail palm also. So if you see coconut, suppose first if you see coconut, one palm itself, if you can tap just like RTS drink for fresh selling of fresh beverage to the people, health drink. So it is a beauty of this thing is, one can start their house level or home level, cottage level with available pans and gas stove itself, or was directly with chiller itself, directly small pack bag itself. It is a beauty of this industry is, one can start from the low level to up to the big industry. So that is the beauty of these palm products. So with one tapper can start there with little investment, and one can get for each palm more than 1300 per month. It is a minimum calculation actually, and if one tapper can go more than 30 palms also. Here I am given only 12 palms. So by using 12 palms, but daily 1 hour 2 hours per tapping of nera, monthly more than 16,500 you will get per each tapper. So this is a one simple calculation from regarding the coconut and coconut nira. So if you come to the nira in overall, whereas I am working in palmyra palm, we developed nira collection, processing, storage, preservation. We developed technologies, different technologies. Suppose for with minimal storage for 1 week with minimum cost, for 1 month one can go for pasteurization and sterilization along with purification, and one can go for membrane processing for more than 2 months preservation, and beyond 2 months also one can go for membrane processing along with tetra packing. So like that, different research angles we attempted and we standard the technology. This is the beautiful product nera or infusion sap or sap or palm juice. One can call it as any name, and we can go for our own brand of that nera. We can collect the nera from all the palms, coconut, palmyra and fishtail palm. We can tap from the inflorescence spathe, which is a flowering part, both male and female palms in palmyra palm, and other palms also. The spathe is coming out during the flowering season. By proper techniques, by massaging and tapping, we can tap the maximum yield of the sap from these palms, and other two palms, that Indian date palm and date palm, we can tap from the trunk portion, that the tender stem portion. For this, highly skilled tapper has to do this process, and we have to save the tree for next years and next generation. That's why some skill is required for other two palm. This is a Nera, one beautiful product from all the palms. And suppose if you go for other coconut for water purpose or copra purpose, it is very economically not that much remunerative, but one can go for direct this beverage. It is highly remunerative and a direct income to the farmer. So as per our research angle, I am giving some inputs here. By chemical processing, we can process up to 7 days with simple processing, and membrane processing up to 2 months we can keep. And similarly, by cool box method, we can use, and the clarification, pasteurization followed by aseptic conditions for 2 months. And by adding by some biopreservatives with clarification and pasteurization, we can keep up to the 4 months. With available facilities, we have standard this process. And some other, so Nera is the one product. It is a very much useful and commercially important product, but storage, collection, preservation, storage is highly sensitive. We have to collect hygienically and process hygienically and store hygienically. For that, a lot of risk is involved. So that if one can go for Nera in hygienic manner by investing some amount, otherwise one can convert into different value-added products. In this, mainly simple products without any investment, any product, simply concentrating, and one can store a palm syrup and palm jaggery. It is a simple process. It can be done at cottage level too, and big industry level also. Hello, sir, is it audible now, sir? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's audible, sir. You're audible.
Okay. Yes. Then
Continue, sir.
Coming to the economics of Nera, one palmyra palm. Here I am quoting the palmyra palm. 150 liters per year per a season. Suppose if we go for 100 rupees per liter, means 200 ml you can sell for 20 rupees. Like that, from each palm you can get 15,000 rupees. Suppose if you use 10% of palms in the available in India, there is a lot of scope for revenue generation of, it is a crores of rupees, and more than 10 lakhs people we can employ by tapping, collection, processing, supervisor, management, processing industry. So enormous scope is for Nera industry. There are so many DPRs available, and the CDB also, and CPCRL institutes, they developed technologies and DPRs also. But as per I am working in Palmyra, in similar fashion, other palms also. But one can go for a sago palm or fishtail palm. Another lot of plenty of scope is there. Why? Because that fishtail palm gives per day more than 30 to 40 liters per day. One can imagine. Whereas in palmyra palm, it is a 4 to 5 liters per day. In coconut, 1 to 2 liters. And wild date palm, it is a 2 to 3 liters. But whereas fishtail palm gives around 30 to 40 liters per day in hilly areas. Suppose in the plain areas, if you give 20 liters also, it is a huge capacity. That's why for Nera industry, by utilizing these sugar palms or wild palms, enormous scope is to start the industry at rural level, cottage industry, as well as value chain, creation of value chain for Nera sales, and to mix with other drinks, to promote health drink, to promote the natural drink. Like that, we can promote like a natural cool drink or natural energy drink by using this Nera from these all palms. By using this Nera industry, we can create a lot of employment and many revenue generation. By this, we can strengthen the health and wealth of the village people. Suppose as we are maintaining a small unit, suppose 1000 liters capacity, we need around sophisticated industry 1000 liters per day of one shift. Just I am giving around 30 lakhs worth one simple industry you can keep for fresh nera or beverage industry by using the clarifier and pasteurization unit and packing unit and some refrigeration systems. Then this is the one view of our processing unit which we developed for nera processing or sap processing for Palmyra. In fact, it can be used for all the nera which is coming from the coconut and fishtail palm and date palm. Already we are starting the nera processing with the date nera coming from the far distance, and we are here processing and bottling, packing the nera and selling the same. Then coming to the this is one product. Just now I told one product, that is a nera, fresh nera. We can go for as a beverage industry or a beverage or health drink. It is a highly nutritious, iron rich. In old age practices also we can observe the many books and granthas. Nera based products, it gives the anemic people and weak people to strengthen their blood level, and it gives the iron to the body. So like that, nera is having a huge potential for full of minerals and medicinal values. Then coming to the other products, suppose nera is a fresh product and it is highly susceptible for storage. That's why one can go for other products. These are the products which is developed by us at our laboratory, and now we are selling these all the products at our unit and government institute itself. Here from the nera, one can go for liquid jaggery or palm syrup. These are the based on the palms, date palms, Palmyra palms. That color may be light variation is there, and it is a it can be keep under room temperature more than 3 to 4 months. If you keep in refrigerator, it is 1 year also we can keep, and one can use it as a sweetener. We can replace cane sugar in our kitchen with this palm syrup or palm jaggery. Palm syrup are liquid in a liquid form. It is very easy to mixing with other products in all sweets, in coffee, tea, whatever. At present we are using a cane sugar. We can replace with palm syrup or palm jaggery. We can based on the availability and based on the market demand, based on the consumer acceptance, we can go for a different value added products. That is a palm jaggery and jaggery powder and palm sugar, palm crystals in chocolate form. We can replace the cane sugar in all the sweets and all the products by using this nera and nera based products. So these are the products available from the nera. We can made with the simple available vessels in our home itself. Otherwise we can go for industry level crystallizer, centrifuge and dryers and clarifiers. There are already we standard at pilot plant level. We developed a machinery for this industry, but one can tapper can made it home itself. They are the products one can consume by their own purpose. That's why recently we started the mission like Palm Promoters Group, one NGO working on this, and we collaborated and we started the palm mission, Palm Promoters Mission, to plant the any of the palm, the sugar palm in every household and every gardens for their future self-sufficiency, for their own consumption purpose. Natural sugar, natural sweetener, we can use there from our own palms. So that's why now in Andhra and Telangana, huge plantation is going on. And recently that Palmyra seeds are collecting from Bihar. Why Bihar? That people are observed that some Bihar palms somewhat dwarf nature. That's why people are, it may be short variety like that. People are collecting and planting in Telangana areas for future generation, for self-sufficiency. Means one can generate our sweetener or sugar in the kitchen from this natural available palms or palm syrups. So if you see the economics of jaggery, 1 kg of jaggery from the 8 liters of nera. Generally nera having a TSS of around 12 to 15 bricks. That's why one daily simply concentrating our own vessel or any concentrator, 1 kg we will get 1 kg of jaggery from 8 liters of nera. Suppose in case of sugar means it is a refined form of jaggery only. Some crystal formation under a specific relative humidity and temperature conditions. There some wrap will be left over. Again that wrap we can use it in the jaggery. For that some recovery of sugar is somewhat less as compared to jaggery. So So that's why 12 liters of Nera are required for 1 kg of sugar. And in similar candy or palm crystals, 14 liters of Nera are required. And each palm gives, here I am mentioning about the only Palmyra palm. Why? Because I work intensively on Palmyra palm. So 150 liters per year for each palm, it is a minimum value I am giving here. So if you utilize the 10% of available palms, there are enormous scope is there. We can develop jaggery, sugar, crystal, and one can replace cane sugar in all kitchen, and which will give the boost to the health standards of the people, both in urban and rural areas, as well as the wealth of the rural population who are depending upon the tapping, collection, processing, and which will create the lot of entrepreneurship opportunities in villages. Why? Because almost around more than 12 states in India having the plenty of population of this Palmyra palm, wild date palm, and some of the districts, some of the states having the fishtail palm. So that's why we can boost the village entrepreneurship by using this palms at rural level of the different states in India. So one can imagine how much scope is there. Every village one cottage industry we can open, and at district level we can create one value chain opportunity to collect all the products developed at village level, and to supporting in cooperative basis by financially or inputs, and we can sell in cooperative basis district level. One organization should be there to use this or to utilize properly these palms and palm products. So by using this jaggery industry itself, we can create lakhs of people employment purpose. So here I am giving one example. It is a clear, it is a real work on this nearby our station in West Godavari, Andhra Pradesh. Both wife and husband, they are earning 4 months 4 lakhs income. One can imagine with their hard work only. Lot of demand is there for original natural palm jaggery, although they are making in a traditional manner, traditional method. As per due to that COVID, lot of enormous market is increased, but due to that as this palm jaggery or Nera palm products having a highly nutritious and having a medicinal properties and low GI, and it is diabetic friendly. One can explain so many things about the uses of this palm products. One can search from the Google also. There are a lot of uses. It will in Ayurveda medicine itself, jaggery using extensively. Why? Because it is works like a medicine or different diseases. For this huge demand is there in unorganized sector now also. This is one example. Every year they will start in the month of February 1st and ends with June 1st. Only 4 months of peak period. Palmyra jaggery they will made, both wife and husband they will involve in this. 4 months 4 lakh they are earning. It is a live example how much demand is there and how much it is useful. But lot of demand is there. People are very much scarce, not available. We are getting enquiries on daily basis, but there is no product available in the market. Here, suppose here I given a least value 100 rupees. It is 3 years back they are selling 100 rupees. Now the rate was increased. In fact, we are selling 100% pure and with scientific method prepared jaggery is selling 400 rupees per kg at our institute. But whereas in traditional process they are selling only 100 rupees, they are getting 4.8 lakhs of income in 120 days with minimum inputs. This is only less than 30,000 they are investing in before season, and they are earning 4.8 lakh of by making only jaggery. This is the one village at Onagatla in West Godavari district of Andhra Pradesh. Every year, last 10 years I am observing and I am collecting the data, and we given the training to improve the quality of jaggery. Now they are very much happy and they started improvisation and improved quality also. So this is the one live example how much importance is there, how much scope is there for this product. Then this is up to this. This is regarding the Nera and the jaggery of the Palmyra palm. In a similar fashion, similar trend is available with both coconut and fishtail palm, and other wild date palm also is there. In some areas, in some districts, they are using wild date palms for jaggery preparation. In Telangana, some fishtail palms also they are using. Recently, we started work on the fishtail palm. This is giving an area of 30 to 40 liters per day, and jaggery also very much quality. And in a small country, Sri Lanka itself exporting more than 10 crores of worth that jaggery of both palmyra and fishtail palm to the developed countries with traditional method only. But recently, we developed the technologies for scientifically, and visited Sri Lanka and given a lecture on this innovative methods and different techniques to improve the quality of the Nira and jaggery. And that Sri Lanka, the Palmyra Development Board was came with MOU with our university, and now we are working together to improve the quality of the Nira and Nira-based products. And this is regarding Nira for health drink and Nira-based products, liquid jaggery, jaggery, sugar, crystal, jaggery powder. These are the products, and we can made from these wild palms or sugar palms or toddy palms. This is the beauty of the palms. One can make their home itself, and we can consume our own purpose, and we can generate income through by selling the people. And one can start the entrepreneurship at a small level to medium and big scale also. Now Telangana government given a special GO, and they are going to start many industries in Telangana. And similar way in Andhra also. Recently KVIC, Khadi Village Industries Commission, under Ministry of MSME, Government of India also given advertisement for cluster development for palm jaggery and palm Nira and Nira based products, given advertisement. And almost more than 10 people applied for clusters in both Andhra and Telangana. And I think soon they are going to start the cluster development for Nira and Nira based products. This is regarding the Nira and Nira based products. And some other products which I was touched and we made developed in the Palmyra palm, which is useful and which is enormous scope in the entire 12 states. There Palmyra palm is plenty of palms are available. In this is another area of my research. Actually, this is the tuber, palm tuber. I think many of the people knows one Palmyra palm itself more than 200 fruits, sometimes 300, 400 also. Each fruit has an average of 3 nuts. Like that, one palm itself giving a more than 1,000 nuts. So with this, we can develop the apicolon tuber. Generally, it is a fiber rich and it is a natural product and nutritional rich. And generally people during the season of the October, November, it will sell along the roads and it will burn in the open fire, and they will eat like a snack. Only 2 months it is available, then people will forget. Then we try to start different value-added products. For this enormous scope is there, that fruits are falling down the tree and it is coming the sprouting and is naturally coming. These are the tubers. One can develop by using the bedding operation. We can develop the tubers. For this tuber, we developed pieces and drying and tuber flour, which is highly rich in fiber and other micronutrients, which is naturally available. And we try to develop different products by replacing maida, that is refined wheat flour, in all bakery and confectionery items. Replacing the maida, we standardized and we developed the products of the cookies, biscuits, and similarly just like chips, osmodehydrated chips and idli and biscuits, like that. There are so many snack items which is maida is replaced by this tuber flour or apicolon flour. That plenty of the tubers are available in everywhere in South India. Nobody using, not even 0.1% using. Just fallen down fruits we can collect and we can go for development of the tubers. And recently we developed a technology for only flour development by giving the training to the NGO, and we exported to UK that flour. They are giving the 150 rupees per kg rate of, and we sent one consignment during the February through the one NGO here in Andhra Pradesh. And so one can imagine how much demand. This is a natural product and rich in nutrition values, and it is a free of cost available. Nothing is, no need to cultivate the palms. There is plenty of palms available and no need to give any inputs. Just we have to collect the fruits and we buried in the loose soil, then it will grow automatically. Before coming the leaf emergence, we can remove the tuber and we can convert into the flower form. Now it is many cottage industries they are doing with our technical support, and now people are planning to in large scale for exporting purpose also. This year only we started to some export arrangements by collaboration with one exporter and one NGO. We sent one consignment during the month of February 2020. So this is also how much. This is also one live example. It is in West Godavari of Andhra Pradesh. One farmer's family, they are collecting the fallen fruits and developing the tubers and selling the tubers only. They are not at all going for the floor and other products. Only tubers. They are cutting, sizing, and packing and selling local as well as exporting to US and Canada for direct snack item. They are earning within these 3 months, October, November, December, 4 lakhs worth by using the 5 cents of land. They are growing these tubers and earning the 4 lakhs income. This is the unorganized sector. Live example how much scope is there and what is the importance of natural product and what is the plenty of farms available. So now scientifically we developed a process for all from tuber production onwards and different value-added products. Now people are coming towards that to collecting the fruits and burying the soil for tuber production and making the products. Now in every district level we are giving the trainings for this. For this also a lot of scope for employment generation or entrepreneurship generation, and we can tie up with all bakery and confection industries as a raw material. We can replace with maida with this tuber flour. So this is also just an assumption. What is the scope of the palms, and if you use the only some percentage of palms, 2 million palms, it is a worth of crores of rupees. We can generate the funds. It is quite suitable for our stand up, wake up, and make in India concept. We have our natural resources, natural products available, and we can earn for foreign currency also by exporting these products, and we can give the health to our people as well as along with the wealth in rural areas. So these are the economic potential. Suppose each female farm gives more than 500 tubers per year, and each tuber gives 100 grams of flour, and it gives the 55 kg of flour from each farm. And if you use 10% of farms, crores of rupees we can generate and lakhs of people we can employ. Only thing is entrepreneur can come forward and government give some support to, as it is a unorganized sector and it is a raw material. Getting one place is a difficult, some drawbacks, some problems is there, but we can overcome with certain planning and establishment, and where the farms are plenty of available, we can plan and we can create the value chain for development of these products. And another one, it is a tenderfoot endosperm. It is, I think many of people will know, during the summer months, April and May, in urban areas, each one 3 to 4 rupees. A dozen, 12 pieces, it is called more than 40-50 rupees. Huge market is going on in unorganized sector, but there is no scientific research for preservation, for value-added products. Then we attempted and we developed some products, and huge raw material available. Plenty of population palmyra is available, and in Chennai, Hyderabad, Mumbai, a lot of business is going on during the 1 month season with fresh tender food. From this also we can develop so many products. That is as it is that tender food, endosperm preservation, and different value-added dehydrated products, and different blended beverages, and dehydrated and osmotically dehydrated and fresh RTS juice we can make, and we can sell, we can preserve, and we can establish the value chain by one can develop entrepreneurship development with small level to medium to large scale in this sector. Some other product, some interesting. When that nut is sprouting, there is a spongy endosperm available inside the nut. Once it break it is a rich in protein, just like baby food. It is highly nutritious, and one can go for flour, and then it can be used in all the bakery and confection items. Otherwise we can substitute, mix with milk, and one can consume. It is highly energy product and a natural 100% natural product and full of nutrition values. And similarly copra also available, as it is very much hard and breaking of nut itself difficult. Thus people are not at all using. Crores of nuts is falling down in the floor, in the ground, and it is mixing with soil, it is spoiling. Some are sprouting in like one patches, and it is wasting like anything, not at all using. Then we can convert into the grating into the like desiccated copra in coconut. We can go for a chutney. It is very much taste, and it is a small content of oil content. That's why it is not economically that much useful for oil purpose, but it is a highly nutritious and full of medicinal values. That small 3% of oil in the copra. So that's why we can create a value chain for each and every product of this palm based product. So it is the economic potential of the tenderfoot endosperm. Each palm gives an average of 100 to 150 fruits and 400 endosperm. Suppose if you sell 2 rupees also, 800 rupees for one palm itself. See how much, what is the scope of, imagine how much population we are having in Andhra Pradesh itself. 30 million palms are available. It is an estimation given by in 2015 itself. So it is enormous scope for health and wealth creation. This is economic potential enter the India, crores of rupees, and we can create, we can accommodate the employment generation for lakhs of people. Then coming other product, it is a fruit. Directly, if you can see plenty of fruits are available in the palms. It is simply fallen down and it is mixed with soil, just like wasting, not at all using. See, one tree having how much fruits, how much bunches. One can imagine, this is a real photo. So without any inputs, nobody planted, nobody is giving any irrigation, nutrition. It is a simply naturally wildly coming in everywhere in many states. Lot of fruits, one palm itself more than 300 fruits. One can imagine then how much pulp available. Suppose if you compare with other fruit pulps, mango and others, it is a rich and in all aspects, nutrition, color aspects, as compared to other fruit pulp. Although it is comparable with other fruits, but it is not at all using, because it is widely grown. It is not a commercially explored. Suppose mango, we are giving many inputs, many expenditure, lot of things, but here nothing is there. Only we have to collect the fresh fruits and we can extract the pulp and we can utilize for different products. For this, we developed a machinery for entire fruit washing, fruit cleaning, fruit sanitizing, fruit separation and pulp extraction in our pilot plant level. And now we are able to extract the pulp, and we are making different products and started selling also. So these are the fresh fruit. From the fruit we can collect the pulp separation, and the nut again we can go for the nut for seedling purpose, for tuber purpose, and from the nut we can have a beautiful fiber also. One can use as a cushioning material for cushioning industry, good quality. But the only thing is bulk quantity is needed and entrepreneurship is needed. But as a government organization, we are not able to go for in a large scale, but we are exploring all the opportunities, and we are maintaining the training and practical oriented training and evaluation of these all products. So these are the products we developed at laboratory level. Now we commercialized and we got FSSA number, and now we are selling also fruit based beverage and fruit based flour, format dried flour, and which it can be substitute for the maida in all bakery and confection items, as well as around homemade foods, idli, dosa, and whatever snack items and steam cooked items, we can use this flour. And similarly, fruit bar, simply dehydrating with adding some other mixing with some other jaggery or any medicinal properties like tulsi, moringa, we can mix with, and we developed fruit bars with different flavors and different additions. And now we are selling fruit bar and this flour, and along with pulp, fresh pulp also we are selling. And these are the other products from the Palmyra fruit. Simple dryer, we can dry it, and by flour we can go for cookies, we can replace with maida, and cakes and all bakery and confection items, including noodles, pizzas also we can do with this natural beautiful product. We can utilize for all bakery and confection items, which will give the nutrition values, energy values our younger generation, our kids, by replacing maida with this beautiful product, and we can avoid junk foods, and we can give the junk foods with effective nutrition values also by using these products in the bakery and confectionery items. So by fruit also, lot of scope is there. As I told now, tons of pulp is available at present. Now it is the season about to ending in Andhra Pradesh. Plenty of pulp is available, and villages also people are naturally, they will collect from the bottom of the tree, and they will utilize the home purpose by burning in the fire and extracting the pulp and cooking in the steam, and by adding dosa, idli, other steam cooked items they are using. But that fruit collection, extraction, some people are facing difficult. If it is available pulp directly, so many people are purchasing. That's why we started selling pulp also. Now enormous demand, and we developed machineries for both industry level, 1000 kgs per hour, by modifying existing pulpers, and as well as small cottage level pulper also for pulp extraction from this pulp. We developed at our research institute, and this is for this pulp also enormous scope is there. Now many people are coming towards to start these products at home level, already started, but in big way, a lot of scope for entrepreneurship development both in India and abroad, and we can get the foreign currency also by exporting these products. Which why? Because a lot of inquiries coming in from the developed countries, from the abroad also, for these natural products. So these are all up to the edible products of different, as I shown. Now coming to the other products, while palm itself, plenty of other products are also available. As I told earlier, there are more than 800 uses are available from this palm itself. In a similar way, other palms also having different uses, but we have to explore scientifically, and we have to start the value chain by adopting the entrepreneurship development training, package level, product level, and each and every product level of the different palms. It will boost the entrepreneurship development in all the palm products. So here in this, it is the leaf base. Once leaf is separated for a different purpose, leaf article purpose, thatching purpose, and even visiting cards. I have my visiting cards with leaf articles. I forgot to give here, but there are so many uses. Here it is a leaf base. For this fiber, lot of demand is there. It is going for road cleaning purpose in the mechanized systems, in the missions. So it is exporting from the ports of the Andhra Pradesh in every monthly basis to the Singapore and some other countries. Lot of demand is there. But the only thing is, in a large scale, entrepreneurship development is needed, but industry base needed. As now it is a widely grown palms, and people are collecting individually by manually or some other small machines, and they are selling to the local buyers, and the buyers are collecting and they are exporting to the port to other countries. So these are the fiber, how they are extracting the tribal people by hand hammer, fiber separation from the leaf base. First photo is the leaf base and fiber separation by making the brushes in the small hand brushes, some other leaf based uses, and the fiber. These are the different type of brushes by using this fiber, which is eco-friendly brushes. Huge demand in the many countries as well as now here also. So for this also, here also small unit unorganized sector, many people are working this extracting fiber and selling to the mediators. Here they now at present rate 54 rupees of dry fiber. Suppose it is a wet, around 20-24 rupees, and like that people are selling, and in weekly basis they are selling this fiber in many small scale at cottage level. But in this also a lot of scope for entrepreneurship development in a small level, small to medium scale industries, by collecting all the fiber at one place and process, pack, and export to the directly to consign to other countries. So some of the other leaf articles. Here more than 200 types of articles we can made, and we are giving trainings also at self-help groups and women entrepreneurs and women which are sitting in a household. In off times they can do these all the trainings with coloring. These are leaf articles, more than 200 types we are having. We personally able to these make these leaf articles, and we are giving the trainings in many areas. Now people are giving exporting these articles also some other countries. Lot of demand is there, but only thing is at one place, organized manner, entrepreneurship development, and some investing, some finances needed to the systematic value chain organized manner is needed to develop this industry. These are the some of the leaf articles, and also some fencing purpose also. These PTOs are using in fields. There are lot many uses by this using the different parts of this palmyra palm. And some as you know that Vedic literature, Vedic people, they will write in these leaves also. These are also available in some areas. Now also people are going for wedding cards, visiting cards by fashionately in this, and some people are getting employment through this in at the cottage level. But for this also a lot of scope is there for urban areas to this eco-friendly products to the people different manner, means that small information sheets or slokas or Vedas or visiting cards or wedding cards like that. A lot of scope is there. For this also some mechanization needed. Now it is at only cottage level only. So these are the some of the assumptions. Suppose if you use 50% of palmyra in India, in part wise there are employment more than 50 lakhs of people we can give the employment generation, and thousands of crores, around 26,000 of crores income generation, and it will contribute to our GDP of the country. So enormous scope by utilizing this palmyra products itself. Why? Because I am working especially on palmyra. That's why I am with these all values. In a similar way, now we are extending the research and focusing area to the other palms, fishtail palm and wild date palm also, which is naturally available sugar palms, and no need to cultivate, and it is naturally available. And similarly, in other way, we are encouraging the taking the plantation along the roadside, government lands through NGOs and some other organization, and plenty of population, and the roadside for ornamental purpose, for decorative purpose, function halls. We are encouraging the plantation also. So this is the brief outcomes of my based on my research and different products and scope, and scope for employment generation, entrepreneurship development, and similarly health benefits of these products I given in briefly. One can get from the YouTube and Google also. There are a lot many uses. Only thing is we developed scientifically product development process and of different products, and up to some level mechanization of this machinery for different products of the palm products. This is our main focusing of my research area. Based on this, I want to give these inputs. And if you go in depth, we have all nutrition values of all the products and the medicinal properties. We analyzed with national laboratories of the products as well as our laboratory. And now we are giving the product-wise training, year-wise calendar. We are giving the training at our center. In fact, we are the only center working on palm research in India. That to be only palmyra palm under AICRP palms, sponsored by Indian Council of Agriculture Research at Pandiramamadi of East Godavari district, Andhra Pradesh. This is the only institute working in the palmyra palm. Now we are extending our research to the fishtail palm and wild date palm. As we are all wild palms and sugar palms, this is our main things, research outcomes. I want to give the glimpses of my research. Now, anybody, any queries, we can post or we can discuss. And
any questions? There are some questions in the chat, sir. You can check in the chat. There is a chat at the people's icon next to people's icon at the top.
Yes.
There's the second icon. This one. There are certain questions in chat. You can answer them, and they can ask questions as well.
Yes. Yeah. Somebody asked regarding how to get these palm products. Yes. Some of the products in small scale we are selling at our counter, government office. Some of the other companies, private, they started in Hyderabad based and Coimbatore based. You can search in Google. One is the PPRPF Palm Products Institute at Hyderabad, and they are having a units, small scale units at West Bengal and date palm. and Palmyra in Tamil Nadu, and similarly Coimbatore based any small organization locally, small units, they are selling with traditional products, but systematically scientific and products. Now people are coming to start their own industries in many states like Tamil Nadu, Bihar, and Telangana. I think within a years it will come, a lot of products come in the market. Now some are selling in Amazon also, that is locally made at cottage level industries, but medium and large scale industry yet to come. Now it is making at cottage level industries, and some people are getting and they are packing and they are selling in online also. Yes, and yeah. Uh, what are the climatic, and it is a very hardy plant and it is a very forest species. It can grow everywhere. Only thing is, based on the experiences, based on the literature, temperature should not go below the 12 degrees. It can go temperature up to 50 degrees, no issues, but it is a cool temperature, it is not coming. That's why these palms are available up to South Bihar. You cannot find in UP and other Uttaranchal, you cannot find, but up to South Bihar and up to Gujarat, we can find these palms. So that's why it is a very hardy plant and very forest species. We can go anywhere along the bounds, along the wastelands, along the roads, and along the railway tracks. Now government is taking the under green belt here, both in southern states. They are going for plantation every year during the monsoon season. This plantation. Yeah, somebody asked regarding the saturated fats present in the. In fact, here in these products, where fat content is very less, almost trace. That's why that is also not in a saturated form. It is in other form. So no issue. It is already proven. There are many publications also available in the net. You can check with published papers also. Now a lot of literature is coming also. Many people are working in this processing aspects. So it is already defined. It is a lower glycemic index. In fact, it is a diabetic friendly also. Many diabetic patients also using this palm syrup and palm products. So no issue. One can use like in a, anything go excess means that will somewhat in adverse effects. Like cane, how we will use cane sugar in a similar quantity. We can use this palm sugar and palm jaggery also. Regarding shelf life, if you go for a scientific manner processing, self-life is a not issue for palm products, jaggery, sugar. We can keep up to 1 year, more than 1 year also proper packing. Only thing is, Nira is there are different techniques for 1 week to 2 months. We can keep the Nira in a fresh form by adding the unit operations like pasteurization and clarification, and some biopreservatives also we can add. And CFTRA also developed one technology, and DFR also developed one technology for this Nera preservation. Along with the CDB also developed one preservatives for this. There are different institutes having a different technologies for this Nera as well as Nera based products. Then any other questions you can discuss, or otherwise you can send a mail, letter, mail or the phone contact. You can get my details in the Google also. I have a Google page and Google Scholar page. You can see from my contact number and email address, and you can visit our station, our processing unit. We are having a first its kinds of in India Palmyra processing unit for all Palmyra products. In pilot scale, we developed a machinery. You can visit anytime our unit, and you can give feedback, and we can purchase products from our station also. Yeah. Anybody wants to any clarification?
Any other questions? Please ask.
Yes, sir.
Are there any further questions? Please ask. Yeah, please go ahead.
Sir, how this palm oil is different from the country importing from the Malaysia or other country, and
Yeah.
recently has significantly jumped in recent months, sir, the palm
Yes.
oil imports. So
Yeah.
why
Okay.
sir this happened despite the isopalm scheme is running, I think?
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I got it. This is a different from our subject. This is the oil palm is different. That is some other palm. That is oil palm.
Ji.
Here now in that is a mission on oil palm, and some private companies and buyback guarantee. Now Indian government also encouraging this oil palm cultivation as well as processing industry. And in fact, in Andhra Pradesh, one institute, National Institute for specially for oil palm, that in Pedavagi, it is working on oil palm cultivation as well as nursery, tissue culture plants, hybrid plantation. Now it is going on like anything. Recently, Northeastern also introduced this crop, and up to Bihar also this crop is there. Now it is increasing day by day, this oil palm cultivation in India. As on date, we are importing some oils, but that oil palm is different crop. Now anyway, that is the government is a separate mission. They are giving subsidies and they are buyback agreement and increasing the cultivation as well as oil recovery and crop production aspects also.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes.
Any other query? Please ask. If there are no further queries, we can end the sessions. Are there any further queries? Please ask. Sir, I think there are no further queries. On behalf of the organizing committee as well as NADCL, I would like to thank you for such an informative session. And if possible, please reply back to the email where I sent you the invitation with the PPT so that I could share it on the YouTube with the participants. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot for being with us. Thanks.
Yes. Once again, I thank you very much for all the participants and organizers, especially for Dr. Alamji, who is invited me this seminar, and I am exploring to all my research outcomes. And I thanks to my university as well as ISRP PALMS for doing this work and sharing this all the participants. Thank you very much for organizers once again. I am very much happy to participating this nationally reputed training. Thank you once again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. Participants, the session is over. We may all leave. Thank you.